Today I'm sharing exactly how I made my first 1 million as a woman using what I already had and refusing to depend on only one stream of income. Hello and welcome to another time here. It's so good to have you. Welcome. I'm sure you didn't miss me because I post every day, so I'm not even going to ask, did you miss me? Because I'm here for you all the time. Anyways, let's get into today's video. So a quick question before we begin. I know you're probably tired of hearing just start a business or quit your job. You want real practical proof that it's possible to make serious money while still keeping your 9 to 5? Today I'm sharing exactly how I made my first 1 million as a woman, not from one big deal, but from smart side hustles, using what I already had and refusing to depend on only one stream of income. Now, I was still doing my regular job, but I quietly built multiple streams that added up. If you're a banker, accountant, teacher, or any working woman who wants more, this story is for you. You need to stick with me till the end. I'm also giving you the exact mindset that made it possible. So I'm giving you everything. You need to pay me some money right now. Anyways, real talk, right? Very transparent. I was working a full-time 9 to 5 job, but I knew deep down that one salary would never give me the life I wanted. So I started looking for ways to use the skills I already had, my media background. My first real breakthrough came from shooting houses for real estate agents. I would go after work or on weekends, take beautiful videos and photos of properties and get paid per shoot. It wasn't glamorous at first. Sometimes I was tired. Sometimes the house were far, but I stayed consistent. At the same time, I was doing small side gigs like hosting events, red carpet interviews, and corporate shows. None of these alone made me rich, but together they started adding up. They came and became the game changer. I struck deals with some real estate companies. Whenever a house I had shot and marketed eventually sold, I earned a commission. That meant I was still making money from work I did months earlier. That's passive income while I was sleeping. You see? So by combining my 9 to 5 salary, real estate shoots, hosting gigs, commissions, I crossed my first 1 million cumulatively. Now my first wholesome big money moment actually came from the same real estate side job. The biggest lesson: never depend on one stream of income. When one slows down, others can help you to keep you going. So the money mindset that changed everything for me. Let me talk to you. Making that first million wasn't just about hustling harder. It was about changing how I thought about money. And so I'll discuss with you what I learned. Your current skills are already money. I didn't wait to learn something new. I used my media skills in a different way. Real estate videography. If you're a banker, you can offer financial consulting to small businesses on the side. If you're an accountant, you can help small salons or boutiques manage their books for extra income. If you're a tailor, start making ready-to-wear pieces instead of only custom orders. Look at what you already know and sell it differently. Now, multiple streams protect you. When my hosting gigs were slow, the real estate commissions kept coming in. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Number 2, consistency beats perfection. See, I wasn't the best photographer at first, but I showed up every time I was called. That's reliability. It brought me repeat clients and referrals. Number 3, you need to think long term, not just quick cash. Those commission deals I made are still paying me today. Always ask yourself, how can this one job continue to make me money later, even when I'm sleeping, right? So let me give you a quick advice. Number 1, audit your current skills. What do you already know that people will pay for? Write it down now. Write it down as we're talking. Then you need to start small. But start. You don't need perfect equipment or a big brand. I started shooting houses with my phone and a cheap tripod. Sometimes it was just my phone. So you just have to start now. You need to create what I call passive or semi-passive income. Look for ways to earn from work you've already done, like my real estate commission, something that you know that it will just keep having ripple effects. Like YouTube. Honestly, YouTube, you can be sleeping and someone is watching your video and you're still making more money. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So don't think I feel like you guys are thinking, oh, we're making money for you right now. Yes, you are, and I'm grateful. All right, let's move to the next one. This one is very important. You need to network smartly and consciously. Some of you are sleepers. You like to sleep. You're always in your house sleeping. Morning, afternoon, night, you're sleeping. Let me tell you some of the things that I did. On Saturdays, I would wake up. I had a flyer, my personal flyer, I'm not talking about complimentary card. I'm talking about flyer, where I put down all the things that I can do. And then on Saturday, instead of paying people that will be skating on the road and sharing my flyers, I will go well dressed up and giving it to people. I went to the high rise, how do they say, hotels and places where I knew that these people can actually pay me. They can pay for my service. And also people that I knew that would believe in young people putting in effort. That was actually what it was for me. And I started to share. And one job, another person saw another job, another person saw another job, and the moment there's an opportunity, it might just be that your flyer that is in that person's hand. Consciously networking and building relationships is very important. And like I said before, sometimes you're not just looking at money. When I'm still talking about building relationships, you're not just looking at the money you're going to make, you're looking at the relation, because you want the person to come back. So they might be charging you below your rating at a certain time. I mean, this is a side gig, this is not your 9 to 5. You already have your 9 to 5 paying you, right? But just because you want to have something to show and say, I have done this, maybe you have to take whatever they're charging at the time and do it. And as you keep growing, you can now boldly say, this is my rate card and I'm not going below it. But for now, when you're starting in media, it is called a show reel. You need to have a show reel, and that is what people see to test how good you are. Very important. And number 5, you need to track every kobo you make. Know exactly how much is coming from each stream. This will help you see what is working and what is not, what you should put more effort on and what is not. This is also the strategy on social media. When you're able to put this out, put that out, you're able to see what people like, what people will pay you more for. So make sure that as much as you have so much streams of income, you are also able to track that which brings you so much more money, so that you can put more money in that. Maybe buy a better phone, buy a better camera, buy a better tripod, hire someone who would go on a Monday if you're not available, and just pay the person something, because you know that that particular stream is getting you more money. It is really very important. But don't be somebody who is working a 9 to 5 and just feeling like, I can just stay nothing. I mean, I'll just receive my salary at the end of the month. You see a lot of these AI videos that say you're 9 to 5. I don't know why they're always saying as if we're quarreling or we're fighting, but you get the videos I'm talking about where they're trying to convince you to learn AI as a side job. There is a reason that that is happening, so maybe you should consider that as well. So all I'm saying is that you do not need to quit your job tomorrow. You just need to start adding one extra stream this month, and that would help you to take away the pressure of just earning a salary. Because girl, your first million is closer than you think. It doesn't require luck, it requires strategy, consistency, and the courage to use what you already have. Because I went from doing one job to quietly building multiple streams of income, and you can do that as well. Whether you're a banker, you're a teacher, accountant, tailor, or anything else, your skills are very valuable. You need to start using them in new ways. And one of the things that I always tell people that I will never end the video without talking about is asking the Holy Spirit to guide you, to help you. He will give you ideas that work. Jeremiah says that he will open your eyes to great and mighty things that you know not of when you ask him. So ask the Holy Spirit, ask God, talk to him. He will tell you exactly how to go about it, because he wants you to make money too. Alright, I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you all. Bye for now.